Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial brought to you by Programium. Guys, this is 19th video for our Java playlist, and in this video guys we will be covering some concepts related to string methods. So let us see what are these string methods that we will cover in this video. So without any further delay, let's get started. So guys, you can see that we have created our string methods.java file, and we have also created our main method here. Let us see what are these string methods, but for that let us create a string variable by the name of message, and let us store here some message. I am a Java developer. Fine. And to see what are string methods, actually these are the functions that we can apply on every string variable or every strings. So for that we can use here message a string, and then we just have to put a dot here, and let us see what are methods here. First one is equals get bytes to lowercase. Let us see what is the result of this variable here, and I'm going to create another string variable here by the name of result, and result is equals to this. Fine. Now let us sort here to lowercase to result. Now let us compile and run this. So guys, here you can see that I am a Java developer, but guys we have here I capital, A capital, here J capital and D capital, and you can see that here to lowercase method it just converts every letter of the string to lowercase. Fine. So let us see another one here. Let us sort and write here capital case is, we have to put brackets and then message dot. Let us see here to uppercase. Fine. And now we can run this file, and you can see that results are I am a Java developer to lowercase, and capital case letters are I am a Java developer. Fine. Okay, so let me comment this and write here a variable called user message. Fine. And let us also create a scanner object by the name of input is equals to new scanner system dot in, and let us out the user enter your message. Guys, instead of message I am writing here secret message. Fine. And let's see what we want to do here. We simply want that if the user enters a secret message that just resembles with the one uh, or a predefined secret message, then we will let the user to continue forward and use our application. And for that we will use a if condition, and let us put some spaces, and also we will use here result, sorry, user message is equals to input dot next line. Fine. So what we want to do, we want to perform operation on these string variables, and for that we have to use user message, and we will use dot, here comes equals, and we can either pass a string variable here or we can use string here. And what is our secret message here? I am using hash tag Programium. Fine. And if that happens, we will just shout the user welcome our buddy. Fine. But if not that, just we use else here and shout, and we will just say that here unauthorized person. Fine. And let us run this program. Okay, now we have to enter our secret message, but I am uh, using here caps lock key on, and now I am using here hashtag programium. Fine. And you will see that our for loop, sorry, if condition is saying us that unauthorized person because we have not entered into this condition. And also we will print here shout mass secret message is user message. Fine. And let us I am copying this from here again and again running this, and enter your secret message, and you will see that our secret message is the same here that we entered, and the if condition is not executed. So what's happening here, we can uh, write here in these scenarios that we can either lowercase this message and then checks it, and let us see further here I am using dot to lowercase, and here I can again I am cutting this from here and writing here dot, and you can see that equals here, and now I am putting a string here. And now let us run this program again. Okay, enter your message. I am again using caps lock and hashtag programium, and now you can see that our secret message is the same here that we entered previously, and we are seeing here welcome buddy because we have entered in this if condition. Fine guys, so guys, these are the string methods that actually helps you a lot when you deal with strings, especially when you take string inputs from the user, because you don't know whether user is entering capital letters, lowercase letters, or combination of these cases. Fine. So this was the case to lowercase. We first, let me explain it all. We first take the input, and then we converted that input to lowercase, and then we just uh, performs an equals operation here. But also there is an other, let me first cut it, and I am showing you another method here, and that method is put a dot here, and you will see that here where is that equals ignored case, and let us see how this method can help us. And our secret message is again this hashtag programium, and I am running it again I am using here caps lock on hashtag programium, and now you will see that our secret message is again capital word, and we entered if condition. Again I am running this, but this time I am uh, turning off my caps lock and capitalizing some word hashtag programium. Fine. And yes, you would also see welcome our buddy. So guys, equals ignore case is another you can see here its documentation, and believe me, if you started to read documentation, then that would help you a lot, and this is a very helpful and important method again. Guys, I would be showing you some methods here, but you can also like here message If you want to explore more, then just use a string and then put a dot after that string, and you would see a lot of here. And let us see what we are going to do. We have a string message here, and we will use here shout uh, message dot char add. And what does this char add do? Let us see its documentation. And for that, I have enabled a setting here. But if you want to open documentation of something, then just click on that, uh, you can say method, and you have to press Ctrl plus Q, and you will see its documentation. Fine. Okay, what does this char add function or method is showing in this documentation? It is saying that returns a character value at the specified index, and index ranges from 0 to length -1, and the first character value of the sequence is at index 0, the next at index 1, and so on. As we have studied in arrays, that our indexes start from 0 until the length of the we used in that array a word n. That simply means n simply means the length of the array. Fine. So from 0 to n-1, length -1. So let us see, actually you can see here, we can say here too, and let us see what is the result here. And you would say a here, and why a? Let us see in our message. Where is our message? This is our message. 0 index 1, and the second one is here a, because white space is also uh, taking an index. So one method is that we can, let us uh, cut this and use a for loop here, and we will use an integer iterator from 0, and iterator would go up to message dot length. Fine. And iterator would also increment its value, and we will shout here character at index, and I am using here iterator plus is, and I am using here message dot charat and this iterator. So let us run this application, and now you can see that our character at index 0 is I, then a white space, then a m, and again a white space, a, again white space, and you would see the whole uh, characters, and you would also see that here index is 20, so the maximum length here would be 20. We can also check it, but for that let us use a shout here, and we will just use message dot length, and let us run it. And you can see that our length of the string array here is 21, and as I told that array have to start from index 0 up till up to n-1, and n is here 21, so 20 minus 1 is equals to 20, so 0 to 20. Fine. So let me collapse this, and I am using here multi-line comment, and right here char at fine method. So guys, let us see what more methods we can see and apply on this string here, and I am also encouraging you to search on your own, and you just have to type an string variable and then put a dot at the end of that variable, and you would see a lot of methods that you can apply. Fine. Okay, so guys, another amazing you can say here replace method is here. So guys, we are going to see here this amazing method, replace method. And let us see how we can replace this message. And you can see here that we will first provide old character and then the new character. Let us see in action. First, let us see our message here. I am a Java developer. Okay, I am going to remove every a from this message here, and let us see how we can do that. We will use here a, and then we will use here e, and let us we are also shouting here uh original message is, and we will use here like this message, and I am going to shout it. So let me shout it here, and then fine, let us run it. Okay guys, now you can see that our original message was I am a Java developer, and now you can see that I am a Java GB developer, sorry. Fine, so you would also say that we were going to uh, change every a from this message to replace with that a to e, but here one a is not replaced with e, because that we provided this replace method a small or lowercase a. Fine, so that's the reason here that this replace method didn't replace uh, the capital E A here. And let us see one more thing here, and message. I am again printing this message to see that if it is replacing the original message, and you would see that this is the original message, and this is the message that we this is the replaced message. Fine, but this is the message again we printed, but it is the same message as the original one, because that this replace method is creating copy of the original message, and then start editing those copied message. Fine, and you can also use here like message is equals to then this, and if we run this, then it won't create a copy. Yes, you can see that here in this way, as I have right here, that we first shout the original message here, and then we replace the message a with e, and then the message is changed here when we again shout it. It is because that we have told the compiler that hey compiler, you just have to grab this message and replace every a with e, and after replacing all these terms you just have to put those terms into this message, and then we saw its results, and you can see that hey, I am a gv developer. Fine, so that's the replace method, and I am giving you an assignment or a task, and that task is very simple. You just have to explore all these here methods, so that you can have a better understanding of how we can use these methods, and how can they help us in our Java application. So guys, enough for this video. We will be meeting in our next video, and in that video we will be talking about practical section related to arrays. But in that video we will not only be covering arrays, we will be using conditional operators, conditional statements, loops, variables of course, and also these string methods would also be used in that video, and that video would be a project type video. and a practice video. Fine. So enough for this, guys. uh, until our next video, stay tuned and don't forget to like our videos, subscribe our channel and share with your friends. Goodbye.